What's happening, y'all? It's your boy A man, back with another video. We're gonna react to this video right here, man. Shout out to this channel right here. I forget homeboy's name. Let me check it out. Before I forget his YouTube channel name, let me do my due diligence. The Prison Yard TV, man. Y'all go check out the Prison Yard TV. You feel me? I was watching one of his videos. We're gonna listen to what he says. You feel me? And then we're gonna talk a little bit more about it after. Let's check him out.
This video is about the blacks not being prepared for what's going to happen in there. And I'm telling you guys out here on the streets, and the ones fortunate enough to be watching my videos inside, and they know what I'm about to say is true. It's going to take one incident for a northerner or a southerner to get into it with the black seriously, and the Mexicans are coming. And when they come, I don't think any race or any gang is could be on an equal playing field when the northern and southern Mexicans align themselves together. Nobody could touch them guys.
Man, and you know what? I have to agree with dude, bro. Without all bull BS aside, no bias, whatever. And just to let you guys know who this individual is, he's from Sacramento, I believe. I've been subscribed to his channel for a while now. I believe he's a Crip from Sacramento. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. If I'm wrong, my fault, Spencer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all need to go check him out, subscribe. But what he's talking about is if in the California prison system, when the Mexicans come together, or if you know that they already have or whatnot, however way you want to look at it, that you know it's gonna be pretty much all bad for anybody that gets into it with them. You know, if the Northerners are backing the Southsiders, if the Southsiders backing the Northerners, it's bad pretty much for everybody else within prison. That's a machine that no one can take down, and I have to agree, bro. Like, the structure, you feel me, the militant ways of these two factions, man. There's no one. It's like, I don't care what your numbers are, because the blacks is deep, bro. Don't get it twisted. The blacks is deep as fucking the pen, my man. Like deep. In certain prisons too, they deeper than, you feel me. Shit. So don't get it twisted. And the blacks is with the shit too. But let's continue to listen to what he has to say.
Trust me when I say this. I'm gonna tell you why. It ain't that the whites or the blacks are outnumbered against the guys, even though they will be, but it's because that I've been in several race riots and gang riots in prison, and the last one I was in Pleasant Valley, and I kicked it off. Me and my three homies from my neighborhood, we kicked off a riot with the Bulldogs there, and it was over my little homie's $50 green dot. And I called that. Asked anybody that was there. There was a lot of individuals there. Ale from A Prisoner's Awakening was there.
We're just gonna fast forward this right here because he talks about a prison riot where he got into it with the Bulldogs. Now, if you guys want to hear
Kicked it
that,
off. This is
y'all could go and like I said, go to his channel and y'all can hear the prison riots that he's referring to with the Bulldogs. Let's I just ain't trying to, you feel me?
in the record books. If you guys want to look it up, I'll give you a lot of people that was there, their information. You could ask them what had happened. But anyways, so what I'm saying about this in the hostilities, the same thing's going to happen. So say the Northerners and Southerners take off on the blacks. All the blacks aren't going to participate. And I don't care what anybody says on this YouTube shit or in prison or on the street. It's a fact. Every black is not going to go. I don't care what yard you're on, but they're.
And you know what? It's sad to say, bro, but it's true. You feel me? I was told that, like, I forget what the incident was. We was getting ready to get into it with the Southsiders. This had to be 2012, High Desert. And we was real close with the Kumis right there. Well, I was, right? And I was real close with the Kumis. And the Kumis was ready to rock. Kumis was ready to rock. But, you know, the homies was like, you know, I'm young. I'm 18. The homies was letting me know, like, bro. Not all the even though the Kumis are saying these specific blacks right here are saying they're gonna rock, not all blacks are gonna jump. Even if it was like a black thing, which it's not. Like not all blacks are gonna jump. That's just the way they operate. The Crips are gonna sit and they will be cool. Like they will be good within their collectives, within their cores, because they have that right. You feel me? To where they can be like, oh, that's not a Crip thing. I'm not getting involved. Or I'm a Blood. That don't got nothing to do with the Bloods. I'm getting down. You feel me? Or I'm from the Bay. That's a Crip and Blood thing. I'm gonna sit this out. You know what I'm saying? As far as the difference when it comes to Hispanics, if you a Northerner and they got something to do with Northerners, you got to. You feel me? Same thing with the South Side. Let's listen to what he had to say though, man. Let's finish this.
All not going to go. Some are going to stay in their cells. Some are not going to participate. Some are going to sit down. I promise you, I've been through 9 years, 8 months, and 22 days of California prison system straight and been in several riots. I got 28 years inside behind the walls, and I've seen this with blacks many a times. And what's going to happen is the Bay's going to say they're not in it. Bloods are going to, just like Cartoon said on this video earlier, he hit the nail on the head. Certain factions are going to be like, that ain't my beef, but it don't matter. If they all came together, they would have.
Damn, didn't I just say that, bro? I just said the exact same thing. Like some of them are gonna say it ain't got nothing to do with them. It ain't they beef. You feel me? He just said it right there.
Have a little bit more of a chance if all the blacks, the Crips, the BGFs, the Kumbis, the non-affiliates, the Muslims, if they all came together and was strapped up, all of them strapped up against the North and South, they would have a little bit of a chance, but not much. And it's going to be ugly. I promise you, I've seen it so many times, man. I rioted against white dudes and Southsiders without the Northerners involved. And they are a faction to be reckoned with. Every group in prison is. And blacks are deep in prison. When you take blacks in a whole, Crips, Bloods, Bay Cats, Sack Cats, everyone together, blacks are very deep on the yard. However, there's a difference. I'm going to tell you the difference. When you belong to a South Side, if you're a South Sider or you're a Norteño and you're in prison, you don't have a opportunity to say no. If one of your homies go around you, they all come. Every single one of them are coming to the yard, and they're going to be strapped up, and they're going to participate. That's the difference between Hispanics and blacks in prison. All Mexicans are going to come to the yard, and they're all going to be strapped up. Why? Blacks, they just don't do that. I'm telling you, I've seen it 100 times, man. There's going to be.
Nah, he's speaking facts, bro. Like he said though, like if the blacks were to move as one unit, like all the Bloods, because you got different corps, bro. You got the Bloods, the Crips, the Bay. Then you got the different corps within the Crips, within the Bloods. You got the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, you feel me, the different corps within the Bay Corps. Like, you feel me? And then you got non-affiliate blacks. Blacks that are just from, you feel me, certain places that don't gangbang, that don't have no ties to nothing. Non-affiliates, they consider them civilians. Civilians blacks that are locked up. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Then you got those type dudes, you feel me? But if they were all to move as one, and like he said, be strapped up and willing to go that extra length, willing to go that extra mile for whatever their cause is or whatever they pushing or trying to accomplish, you know what I'm saying? The blacks will be a real, I mean, not saying they're not a force to be reckoned with, but going against a machine like the North and the South, they will have a chance, you know what I'm saying? They will, for real, because for one, they got the numbers. You feel me? They got the manpower. If they were able to come together as one against, you feel me, an adversary, then they would have a fighting chance, like he said. So I do agree with what he said. You know, we're not trying to promote, well, I'm not, I know he's not, you know what I'm saying, based on watching his channel, trying to promote no violence or anything like that. Just trying to shed light, and me trying to give my opinion and a reaction to this video, man. What do you guys think? If you guys are part of one of these Africano corps within the prison system, man, or if you once were, what are your thoughts on this? And you know, hopefully it doesn't come to that, man. Hopefully it don't ever come to that. But you know, prison is prison, like he was saying. It's just a matter of time. And you know, hopefully everyone just can do their time and come home. Feel me, like they supposed to if they got dates, man. Free all the thugs, free all the real ones. Make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. It's the motherfucking kid, and I'm gone, man. Let's log out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all have a good one, though, man. You insane, though.